What's up, guys? It's your boy, Dope Randy, back at it again, and this is the moment we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. As this is the playoffs for the Truck Series. We're kicking it off right here with the Corrigan Oil 50 from Michigan International Speedway. The last race we did felt like ages ago at Texas. Really, it was chaos, and more chaos, and we rode it to a 6th place finish. Don't know how, but it is what it is, and we figured out our 10 playoff drivers. And so, yeah, we're now ready for the playoffs. So, how the playoffs is going, it's not like the traditional playoffs. Or I'll say that, well, it's like the old school playoffs, I should say. It's not traditional. It's not what it is today. The playoffs for the Truck Series is like the old school mid-2000s chase format. Before they went all hunky-dory with the changes and all of that in real life. So the way it's going to look is we have 10 races. And 10 people make the chase. I displayed them in the last video. And it's just simple. Whoever gets the most points at the end of the 10 races is your champion. So you can't afford to have a bad race. And if you do, you have to minimize mistakes at all cost. So qualifying is on. You see we have the first 5 are filled with playoff drivers. As basically for Michigan, I'm just trying to get a good qualifying lap. And the outside is not the way to go at all. So heaven forbid, I'm just trying to get down. We're falling back to 5th here. We're going to lose another spot to TG, another chase driver. We're back to 6th. I have to cut down in front of Trilogy and Scrib blocks us. Oh no, we get around Scrib. TG goes high. We get around him, so we're up to 4th now. As contact is made, if I make contact, trying to avoid all that. And Cuddles try. It's just mayhem right now. As we end up going back to 6th. Could be 7th. But I get a good run on the back. Or down in turn 3. As we got 1 lap to go in the qualifying race. Preceded by Gander Outdoors #cheap-plug. As contact is made between Scrib and Mega. And then Scrib clips the apron. And we just get pounded into. And there goes our momentum for that lap. Just down the drain. And so we're basically just watching as there's another crash up here. We have trucks going every which way. And we're gonna take it home 6th in qualifying. Not too confident about that lap. As well, I think we're gonna start pretty even, Steven, middle of the field. Meanwhile, as you wait to see the results, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below. But the playoffs starting, you don't want to miss a thing. And also with our Madden franchise, that's kicking off. And I promise the 2K content is coming. I just gotta find a time and a place to do it. So, thank you all for watching. Again, if it wasn't for y'all, the channel would not exist, and I appreciate the support daily. So we qualify 10th out of 11. And that is, I think there'd be more people in this race. As we got 15, 16 people now. But it's 10 out of 16. So, well, actually 17, because I think the 20 truck of Titleist Pink is going to come in lately. But as you'll notice here, in 1 and 0, we're missing some guys from the playoffs. The 83 truck of Cam Black is not in this event. Well, it's not going to race. The 8 truck of Justin Shackett is not going to race. And the 98, the defending truck champion, Luke Riley, is not racing as well. For those 3, it's going to be really tough to overcome. Probably a death nail in the hopes, unless they can make up however many points they lose. Because, I mean, they literally got no points. And the worst amount of points you can get, last place is about 20 points. And I promise none of the playoff drivers are going to get last. Okay, 17, and that's like, I don't know, 20 points at least. So yeah, they're in a pickle. They're in an absolute pickle. As the green flag is live, as I just got to stay calm and just fight my way through this pack slowly but surely. Because at Michigan, you can pretty much go wherever you want at whatever you please. As Owen Hughes and T-Bone and Script, they all just get loose. Hit them up to 9th, no problem. As there's only 4 laps in stage 1, we get around TG for 8th. And then TG just finds the run on us and gets around us. But, like I said, we're just trying to find our way through this field. It's not particularly difficult to pass here. It's pretty easy, really. We're going to have Mega for 7th, playoff driver. Then we're going to just pass Trilogy and Rebel. 3 wide. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I'm bringing TG with me. And TG's going to get to the inside of us. As we're in 6th place. Only 6/10 behind. As I get a good draft down the back. And you'll notice that here also, the draft at Michigan is to the point where you cannot use, you have to use the draft if you want to win this race. As we're coming to the white flag in stage 1, 1 up to go, presented by M&M's, #cheap I have to get out of the gas, trying to get 3rd place right here. Being on the apron is not the move. As contact is made, as I'm just trying to hang on. He's got that run in the outside line. And everything seems to straighten out just fine. As we're going to come to the line. And we're going to get 4th. Major Spy does win that stage. Like the playoff drivers who's competing in this race are Major Cuddle, me, Trilogy, TG, Scrib, Mega Smoked. Actually, I think they're all in the top 5. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, they're all in the top 5. How about that? They're all in the top 10. How about that? Yeah. It seems to be pretty tight. No margin for error, and we go from 10th to 4th, and I will take that. You just got to use the draft to your advantage, and you will be fine. You'll be absolutely fine, as anyone can win this race as long as you're in the right position at the right time. As the second stage is now live. Again, only 4 laps in this stage. Very, very short stages in the trucks. And again, we get pinned on the outside line. And I don't think it's going anywhere at all. We lose the spot to Trilogy. I could have taken it 3 wide, but I choose to back off. It's way too early in the race for that. 3 wide again. We continue to lose spots. We're falling back to P7 now. Oh, that's tight. He better not... and Major's in the wall. But we have to let him in. And then Scrib just hits the wall. Runs out of talent. And we go back up into P7. And we're going to get the nice draft down the back stretch. And we're going to pull up beside a Mega for P6. Try to pass him in the outside. Can't do it. Mega's going to have T-Bone. I'm going to have Cuddle, who gets loose after contact. And I just have to swing it to the bottom of the track. 2 laps to go in stage 2. Contact is made. Mega goes flying all over the place. And before that, we move back up into 5th. Here I come with a good run down the back. I could take it 3 wide, but again, I'm going to choose not to. It's too early in the race. You got to set yourself up for the final stage. As we're coming to the white flag in stage 2, 1 lap to go, presented by Amazon, #cheap plug. We get the nice draft down the back. And we're going to get around Trilogy, but he ain't done. We're going to force it 3 wide. I don't think Major was expecting it at all. And he just goes bye-bye. We're still beside Trilogy. I think someone's on the bottom of us 3 wide. Mats and Spink are battling for the win. As we're going to get passed by a boatload of trucks. And I'm just going to have to swing it to the bottom of the track. Can I get Trilogy for 5th? No. As we're going to get 6th. And so that was fun. And I just love how 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are not playoff drivers, but it's like a pattern. 1st, 2nd, 3rd is not playoff drivers. Then you have 4th, 5th, and 6th. Like, playoff drivers are 6 of the top 10 right now, so crazy-ish can happen at Michigan. Just take a look at the first race, which is the race that we had to skip early in the season because the budget would not allow us. But with our expanded budget and our luckiness and our good driving, really, we've been able to come back week in and week out. Just like that Nice Motorsports team. As the final stage is now live. I get a great run off that restart. 13 laps. Which is more than triple the length of the first 2 stages. or any of the first two stages. So you just have to take your time, as he was just lags and just crashes. We're gonna get the nice draft from Major in the 98. One of the favorites to win the truck. I'm sandwiched in between two truck title contenders in Major and TG. As contact is made, we have to check up a lot, but no one dies. Everyone still keeps going. And when you're in a pack like this, you see it at Daytona and Talladega all the time. You have to check up a lot. It's going to be the same here at Michigan for the last little bit, as T-Bone is now in the lead in that beautiful Hunt Brothers Pizza 51 scheme. But he's just going to park the bus in the outside, and it's going to allow Spain to get through, and I'm going to get through to P2. P2 with 11 laps to go, and then TG just comes for the amazing ass run. On the bottom, he's going to get around me, so we're in P3 now. And so basically I'm just waiting till the last handful of laps in this race. Rebel's going to get around me full third, but I'm going to go right back down immediately. 10 laps to go. I mean, basically you just don't want to get killed by a crash or getting loose and spinning. Just don't do anything stupid and you're right back in this pack. As TG and Spank are just playing chicken with each other, and it's going to cost TG a position. Because that's why you don't try to get draft teal. You don't play that game with the Lidl. And now we're up to third place now with 9 laps to go. Rebel's going to try to get a peek under Spank. Contact is made. And I'm going to have to decide. Rebel's going to get that push. And to the lead is Rebel. And I'm going to push. And I'm going to go into second. I'm going to go into P2 again. And I'm just going to have to throw a block at this point as someone is in the grass. 8 laps to go. Now when you're on the bottom, you're going to have to throw blocks as hello, checkup. That's a checkup. As Rebel is playing some pretty good defense. Defensive driving. I'm trying to be on the offense, but if I mess up, I'm going to have to play defense. As here comes T-Bone in the 51, and I just get beat to the punch. And I'm going to have to get back in line immediately, and I do. As we got 7 laps to go. Contact into the tailgate. And that's going to bring Trilogy into this party again, as he's going to go into 4th over Strauss. As really, I'm playing this perfectly. I want to get to about 5 to 4 laps to go, then I'm going to start making moves. But everyone is still relatively intact as I get a bump and a half. And I think about it, but I don't want to kill myself. And then I'm going to get put in this freight train as Strauss hits me. That's real nice. Thanks. And then Cowboys just does it again. Like, thanks. Just thanks. And well, we go from 3rd place to 12th. In a blink of an eye. The good news is that we still have the draft. We still have this pack. We're about a second and a half off the pack. 5 laps to go. Anything can happen. I still see everybody. As now T-Bone is getting shuffled to the back of that pack. He's now knowing what I just went through. And now all 12 trucks are pretty much together. And you know there's just going to be something's going to happen. In the grass, and then everyone's in the... Oh boy, here we go. Big crash. We get through it. We're up to 5th. 4 laps to go. I decided it's time to go. Only 6 trucks made it through that without horn. So for me, it's time to go. I got a great run in the outside on Matt's. We're up to 4th place. But I'm just going to go swing down below. And then we get to the underneath the Cowboys. We get tight, pushing tight, still tight. We clear it down, and then Cowboys just hits us again, and we're down pit road. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, we was underneath them for 3rd place. I was about to get the position, and then he pretty much just killed. He pretty much gave us a donut on the left side, on the right side door, and just decided to end our chances of a good finish. As we come down pit road, we don't take anything, cause that's prohibited. You're not allowed to make changes on pit road. So we pretty much just do a stop and go. But that's just depressing. I thought we was about to have the position. I don't know if he got loose. There's no way he could have gotten loose. I was pushing tight, and then I yawed it back to the left. Well, I didn't yaw it, but I gave him enough room to fix himself on the exit, but he just comes down and kills us. Or kills me. He's back to 12th, but and T-Bone's in 11th, but the damage is done. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 up to go in the race, presented by BJ's Travel Center, #cheap-plug. We woke. That was a pretty good position we put ourselves in. And then that happens. It's a part of racing. I'm mad, but what can you do? You can't really do anything about that. You just have to go on to the next one. But we do lose a lot of valuable points in this situation. I think we was gonna get third. We was gonna complete the pass in turn 1 at the very worst. And Major goes on to get 2nd, and that's just adding fuel to the fires. TG is also in 15th. He must have got caught up in that accident. The big accident, the lap previous. And he finished 2nd, and we got 13th. So we're going to be 11 back. Mega got 4th. Scrub. Major 4th. Mega 4th. And then you got Scrub, Cuddle, Trilogy, 7th, 8th, 9th. And then me in 13th. TG in 15th. And then, like I said in the open, the defending champion Luke, Justin, and Cam did not race for whatever reason. Me and TG are behind the 8 ball. I'm 11 back. What did he finish? 15th? He's like 13 or 14 back. But the next race is Mortonsville. And that, as a fan, that was one of the funnest races to watch. So I'm really excited to be a part of it and make up this deficit. But for now, I'm out. It's been Dope Randy. Have a good day and peace out.